In many ways, the race to the sky, the need to build taller, are as old as time. Yet it's over the past century that we've seen a significant leap in the total height of our tallest skyscrapers. But that doesn't mean they've always been beautiful creations. Designers are constantly looking to reinvent the modern skyscraper with higher, more cutting-edge designs. From the Art Deco movement at the beginning of the 20th century to a more modern, neo-futuristic style, each building embodies the evolution of urban architecture. Ultimately, any city's skyline tells a distinct story of innovation and ambition, and these 6 stunning structures are no exception. BEAH Headquarters, Sharjah, UAE. A futuristic oasis located in the heart of the desert, the new headquarters for the UAE's leading integrated environmental, recycling, and waste management company is truly a majestic sight to behold. Following an international competition, BEAH commissioned Zaha Hadid Architects to build its new headquarters in the city of Sharjah. Spanning 7,000 square meters, the building's design is inspired by the iconic sand dunes in the region and makes clever use of the desert's geography to maximize its energy and carbon-saving features. The exterior is covered in a material that reflects the sun's rays, thereby helping to reduce energy consumption that would be otherwise used to cool the building. This is combined with an operable facade, which allows natural ventilation during cooler seasons. The intersecting dunes boast a fluid design that ultimately connects to the 2 central dunes, which house the public or management section, and the administrative section respectively. A central courtyard in between features its own oasis to provide natural ventilation. Daylight is allowed to stream in, illuminating the interior, while keeping harsh sun exposure to a minimum. And at sunset, the entire structure is bathed in a golden light, seamlessly echoing its surroundings. Le Monde Group Headquarters, Paris, France. In 2014, out of the 8 contenders that sent in their proposals for the new Le Monde Group headquarters, transdisciplinary design firm Snøhetta was chosen to transform their vision into reality. But before that, a challenge was posed. The site sat just above the railways and platforms of the Gare d'Austerlitz, which made the creation of a basement impossible. It became evident that the building's technical support system had to be incorporated into the building itself. That wasn't all, the site could only carry a specific amount of weight, which meant that the middle section was not able to hold the weight of a building. Together with SRA Architects, Snøhetta came up with an engineering feat, where the building met in the middle via a curved steel arch, effectively solving the weight distribution problem. Not an easy task for a building that weighs more than the Eiffel Tower. Taking aesthetics and functionality into consideration, are the 20,000-odd glass elements that cover the entire building. Each glass element possesses a specific opacity, carefully placed in an organized pattern that allows for the best views from within the building, as well as optimum daylight penetration. When viewed from afar, these glass panels create a pixelated, text-like effect, in a nod to the printed letters of newspapers and magazines. Wormhole Library, Hainan, China. Overlooking the South China Sea along the coastline of Haikou is probably one of the most impressive libraries ever built. With its sensuous, undulating curves, the Wormhole Library is one of many pavilions built under the Haikou Bay Rejuvenation Plan to enhance the use of public space. Designed by Chinese architecture studio MAD, the Wormhole Library is cast in white concrete, featuring an organic structure with no division between its ceiling, walls, and floor. Circular holes and openings dotting the building provide ample natural light from the sunny Bay Area, while the exterior corridors are swathed in gray to provide shady hideaways for passers-by to stop and rest. The 2-part interior will include a reading space that can store approximately 10,000 books, a cafe, and a terrace, as well as a 300 square meter public area equipped with bicycle parking, public restrooms, and shower facilities. To save energy, the roof on the sunnier side of the building is cantilevered to facilitate temperature regulation, and the inclusion of curved sliding doors and retractable glass curtain walls enhance overall airflow through the building without compromising endless views of the sea. For 25 Park Avenue, New York, USA. Skinny skyscrapers seem to be a thing in New York, as evident from pencil towers the likes of Steinway Tower, 220 Central Park South, and Central Park Tower. Located at an affluent Manhattan address, for 25 Park Avenue is here to join the club. The tapered, 260-meter-high, steel-frame tower meets 3 fin-like sheer walls, with an innovative internal arrangement that allows for 3 tiers of column-free floors. Each tier also has its own landscape terrace with panoramic views across Manhattan and Central Park. But what sets 425 Park Avenue apart from its counterparts is that it is the first building in New York to receive the coveted WELL certification. Unlike the LEED certification, Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, which places emphasis on green buildings and sustainability, the WELL building standard aims to deliver more thoughtful and intentional spaces for human health and well-being, taking into account aspects like the quality of its air, water, nourishment, movement, sound, thermal comfort and more. Valley, Amsterdam, Netherlands. As the famed psychologist Carl Jung once said, the greater the contrast, the greater the potential. Judging from the mishmash of contracts that is Amsterdam's soon-to-be-completed project, Valley, it doesn't get any better than this. Award-winning Netherlands-based firm MVRDV, whose portfolio consists mainly of logic-defying structures, is the brains behind this behemoth. Expected to be completed this year, Valley comprises 75,000 square meters of everything from apartments and offices, to retail facilities, an urban garden and more. The terraces and roof gardens are designed by landscape architect Piet Adolf. Valley's exterior will mirror its corporate location, with commanding glass panels that don't look out of place from eye level. But the contrast begins and extends within its inner facade, comprising a series of rugged, stone terraces with large planters that cover the building with vegetation. The variation of Valley's building design means that no two apartments are alike, creating a wide variety of housing types with unique plants for its equally unique residents. The Grand Egyptian Museum, Cairo, Egypt. The grand plan of the Grand Egyptian Museum, GEM, has been in progress for almost 2 decades and will finally come to fruition this year. The building design was decided via a competition in 2002 and finally began construction in March 2012. Since then, work has been underway non-stop to prepare for the official opening of the museum, which was pushed back due to the pandemic. Sited on a plot of land covering about 48,000 square meters, the GEM will be the largest archaeological museum in the world after its inauguration. Many artifacts, including the complete Tutankhamun collection, will be displayed to the public for the first time in history. While 1/3 of the Egyptian pharaohs' artifacts were previously on display at Cairo's Egyptian Museum, the GEM will house all 5,000 of King Tut's collections in one place across a hall size of about 7,000 square meters. This billion-dollar structure features a 2,000-foot-tall translucent facade, resembling a 21st-century twin to the nearby Giza pyramids just 2 kilometers away. Provided by engineering design company Arup, this striking stone wall adds a dramatic flair to the desert's landscape by night. The addition of solar panels also contributes to the GEM's initiative towards sustainability, making it the first Egyptian museum to do so. What do you think about these stunning structures? Let's talk about it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, it would be amazing if you like and subscribe for more videos very similar to this one. Thanks for watching and see you next time.